welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. My future subscribers, welcome back to the channel. So if you have not watched my past 7 videos, go ahead and go watch those videos. A lot of them are extremely important. Go watch the wooden snake video. It's really good. It talks about 45 and how we as a collective grow and what made changes to happen on a global scale, but also within the United States. It's extremely interesting, Go check it out if you have not watched it already, and go watch my other videos if you have not done it. It's really good. A lot of good content. Really good content. I mean, really, I'm not kidding. Like, a lot of good content these past week and a half. So I highly recommend you go and take the time if you have not done so already. Go check out my other previous video. So, with that being said, today is none other than Wednesday, Wednesday, January 29th at 2:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as of when I am recording it. And yes, I'm recording it at night. And I was just speaking to my guys. I'm like, oh, what should I do? Should I just do another video or should I just leave it at the marital law video? And they go, Chris, just do a video on bird flu. But don't make us stay here all night because we don't want to stay here. And they told me not to tell you guys. But I'm going to tell you guys. My guys are funny. But they were like, we don't want to be here all night. So this is going to be a short video, guys. So if you have not already, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, engage with the content. The longer you watch my videos, you tell the algorithm, hey, I like his content, show me more of his videos. And also, you'll be shown other types of psychic tarot card readers and astrologers as well. So go, like, engage with the content by liking, subscribing, hitting the bell icon, even watching this video longer than you do already. So, without further ado, we are going to jump right in. This video is just for entertainment purposes only and for educational purpose only as well. Now, if you have not watched my pandemic video, which just came out, I think, 4 videos ago, I recommend you go and watch that video. I talked about a droplet and how I kept seeing droplets and now it's going to be one of the main viruses. Well, it turned out after I did that video, I think 2 days later, I found out, you can find this in the community page, but I talked about how somebody posted online that bird flu is transmissible only via droplets, unlike COVID, which I did not know. So I was like, I did a video on bird flu in the past, which I will put in the description below if you want to go watch it, same thing in the comment section below. But I was told to do bird flu again and see what may come of bird flu. Because there's going to be 2 pandemics side by side. Well, at least 2 diseases, 2 major diseases. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, but we'll see what the other one is. You know, it's possible it could be like HIV, but we'll see. Alright, so just the right deck. Okay, the time is the right deck. We're going to start. We're going to just get right on it. Alright, so spirits and angels, tell me about the bird flu. What do we need to know about the bird flu in the United States? What do we need to know about the bird flu in the United States? Now, for those of you guys who live outside the United States, I will be doing a reading for you in a little bit about bird flu. I might just look at it separately. And I know I'm going to do it in this video, so just hang tight. Okay, so spirits and angels, tell me about bird flu in the United States. Now, you'll understand why I'm doing the United States first. Yes, it's because I'm also American, but no, that's not the reason. The reason I'm doing bird flu first is because, the bird flu in the United States first, because the United States is going to be the epicenter. We don't know it, but it's going to be the epicenter. Okay. This is the bird flu spirit. Okay, tell me that's it. The bottom of the deck we have the Page of Cups reversed, followed by the Four of Swords upright. Four of Swords reversed, and then what do we do, Spirit? Should I get another tarot deck? Okay, they're telling me to use my astrology deck to use this for further clarification on bird flu in the United States. Okay, spiritual angels tell me I need some clarity on bird flu in the United States. What is its ramifications? What's going on with the bird flu in the United States? I have no idea what I said in the past readings regarding bird flu. So just keep that in mind. You can find the old video from, I think, 3 years ago in the description below. Okay, so this card falls underneath here. Anything else about bird flu? Thank you. And anything else regarding bird flu? Anything else regarding the bird flu? Okay, they're telling me to take this card. Okay, this is the top of the deck. We have here Skyways Uranus. Okay, it says here revolution, intention, invention, like eccentricity. Okay, that's Skyways. Revolution, intention, invention, eccentricity. What's on the bottom? We have here new moon, creation, intention, potential. Very interesting. This is a very important thing because it means that we're talking about if they're going to be about the bird flu and it's spread within the United States. There's intention here, there's creation, there's potential. Here on the top is sideways, which is telling me here that it's going towards the past. So this is going towards the future because Uranus is facing this way, which means that what's facing forward, we have revolution, invention, and eccentricity. Which means something is going to be evolving, something is going to be fighting back. What's fighting back? Bird flu. Okay. And I had a feeling for a while bird flu originated from somewhere in the iceberg, but I'll have to read that another time. Here we have the Fool card. The Fool card is someone walking in freely. This kind of feels like to me somebody without a face mask. Like they're just a fool. Right? There's somebody who is how do I say that? Somebody who is not cleanliness or does not take precautions necessary to protect themselves from diseases, is what it's saying. There's just somebody who does not wear masks. There's just somebody who doesn't. Okay, so, or doesn't care about it when time calls for it. Here we have the Eight of Cups. This is something that has been around for centuries, it feels like. Centuries. So this is not new. It just must be a something has re-evolved or had reimagined itself in a way in which it had not seen before, but it has been something that has been openly continuing for decades and centuries within the United States. This is in regard to the bird flu. It's followed and aided by the Seven of Pentacles. This means opportunity. Opportunity here. Opportunity, looking at your odds and seeing and liking your chances. And here you have the Eight of Pentacles. One is already done, right? This is somebody with one pentacle on their side while they're looking and investigating the seventh. But this person already has one pentacle, now they're getting the next pentacle, which tells me they have taken on an evolutionary trait, the bird flu. The bird flu has taken on its evolutionary trait within the United States, which means it has its own separate strain within the United States specifically. Here is followed and aided by the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of wands reversed, which is indicating that there's no resistance against this new strain. And here we're aided by the 3 of wands. Havoc in the United States. This tells me already we will just be watching things as they go by, but we really don't know. But it feels like for me that we won't ever really truly know the effect of bird flu because the record goes unrecorded, and therefore it goes unrecorded, unable to know its type of damage and effect that it has on the people and the effect that it has on Americans. Now, the one that I did get though, it's interesting because a lot of people say, hey, listen, there's the Antichrist. There's one person that could be the Antichrist. I got a psychic hit today, and I'm going to do a separate video on that, talking about the Antichrist and how to know if the Antichrist is in your country. The Antichrist, what I got recently, does not exist. That's what I've said for years. And I agree with that. It does not exist in its own entity, in its own right. And now today, well, it was yesterday theoretically, but I got information from my guys, an intuitive hit. And they said no. People believe for a very long time that the Antichrist could be one individual, that is only one person during that one time, when in retrospect, the Antichrist comes in the form of a leader. It comes in the form of many leaders, maybe simultaneously at the same time. So, for example, 45 could be the Antichrist for Americans here in the US, whereas Putin could be the Antichrist for Russians in Russia, and so forth and henceforth. So the Antichrist, in essence, is the mere realization that your leader could be the Antichrist for your own nation. It's like a karmic energy that has been pent up and needs to be channeled through the entire nation, which is the Antichrist. And in essence, 45 is the best representation of this. He had famine. He had, what you call it? He had illness, sickness, corruption, you greed, you name it, all the seven sins, the four apocalypse, right, the four horsemen. We're seeing it play out again. 45 is the Antichrist for the United States. Not the Antichrist for the world, but the Antichrist here in the United States. The Antichrist doesn't necessarily exist for all, but it's just for a few. So here in the United States, we have our own Antichrist. But other countries may have an Antichrist. But Antichrist is not one entity, one body. It's many bodies, many entities. Okay, I hope that was able to give you a little sense of clarity. So that would be a video that I plan to do in the future because I'm excited for it. I'm excited. Okay, so let's go back to the reading. So now let's start to take a look at the astrology standpoint of everything regarding around bird flu. The side note here, what is challenging everything between the Fool card, which means rising cases, and people not walking away. And this also has to do with not only the rising cases, but people not walking away from this. It's telling me here that these people are not taking safety measures to protect themselves. And here we have the challenge, which is going towards the past, which is culmination, release, illumination. It has already been released and it has already been illuminated. But the thing is, a lot of people don't know, again, like I said, won't know its effect. It will be like a hidden, undercover pandemic. Well, epidemic, really, in the United States, because we're talking about only the United States. When we talk about these two cards here, which is the Seven of Pentacles, right, and talking about a new strain, an evolution of some sort, an evolving of something, working towards a better strain of the virus. It's being challenged and aided by the Virgo, which is analysis, functional, and efficient. Makes complete sense, right? We're talking about that Virgo. Analytical, functional, efficient. We talk about them trying to take that DNA in essence and trying to make themselves more functional, making them more efficient at infecting people, evolving. Viruses, bacteria, they evolve to be able to become more effective and effective against drugs. Right? That is what this is saying here. Now we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of Wands reverse. Aided by the 3 of Wands upright, which means looking at the destruction of least the path of least resistance for the bird flu. We have here heading towards the future. We have Jupiter, which is opposite optimism. Oh my God. Jeez, I can't say it right. Growth and opportunity. Optimism, growth, and opportunity. Why can't I say it right? But I mean, I am saying it right, and maybe I'm just freaking out about it. I don't know. It's too early in the morning to be worrying about that crap. But again, Jupiter. Jupiter is important because it's all about optimism, growth, and opportunity. Right? There's an opportunity to cause havoc. And the reverse card above the path of least resistance and the path of not knowing the destruction that it can cause because they're not going to be told about its destruction is you have here the moon reverse, which is emotions, instant, subconscious. We are going to be aware of it. We're going to see in our daily lives. We're going to see what's happening, but we won't be told it. So people are going to be kind of ignorant. You're like, oh, they probably died of the flu, but we're gonna notice a lot of people dying and stuff like that, and that's gonna be going on people's radar. And maybe I should clarify this, though. You know, I mean, when you have a pandemic, people die. I mean, I know. I'm not trying to make you scared or anything. We just gotta be prepared. That's all. Just be prepared. These are people who don't wear masks. You know who they are. And if they don't want to wear masks, don't let them wear masks. I mean, there's nothing we can do, right? I mean, we can't force the horse to drink water if it doesn't want to drink water. Same thing. You can only do your best. You can only do the right thing for them to meet you halfway. And if they're not willing to meet you halfway, then that's on them. That's not on you. Don't take on the burden. Okay, here we have the reverse Uranus, which is revolution, invention, eccentricity. That's the top of the deck. What is the bottom of the deck here? We have the new moon reverse, creation, intention, potential. It has potential. This has potential. So that is the bird flu. And the top of the deck here, we have the Four of Swords. I don't think, again, like I said, I don't think it's going to hurt a lot of people like we are imagining. It's not going to hurt as many people. It might get us sick, but I don't think there's going to be a high death rate to it. At the top of the deck here, we have the Page of Cups reverse, which means an opportunity with the fish, getting a hold of it, being the one that, like, shocked everybody. Oh, I have a fish in the cup. I didn't even know a fish can even pop out of this cup. It's not a surprise. People saw this coming. Here we have the Queen of Wands because we don't have the woman here. Instead, we have 45 again. 45 again. Who won't be able to fight with the vaccine? This is my vaccine card from 2020. Because we don't have the contract in place because of this new leader. And all thanks to Russia, imbalance may be put forth. But great fortune is not all for naught, because a realization will come. And because of this realization, a manifestation will be represented. Although the leader will give out stimulus check to hide and cover up his tracks, a moon will be slightly given. A disillusionment by 45 will be given. A temporary victory for the presidency. A temporary victory for the president. Or something else is coming, an ambulance of some type. A judgment, if you will. And something will be stolen. It won't be a loss for the people. It won't be a loss for the people. It won't be anything be fought by justice, but the woman will reign. The woman will reign. And here's the tower, and there the tower falls, and with that, there goes the presidency. So, there's that. She comes in again in the reading. Alright. I think it's pretty self-explanatory where we're going right now. But anyway, I love you guys. Have a good night. Sleep well, rest well. Just be safe. Do the smart thing. We can't save everybody. And like I said many times before, just sit back, relax, and just enjoy the show. I mean, the collapse of the United States is imminent. It always was meant to happen. We talked about this many times on my channel since it started, that the United States is going to go into its collapse. And then we go into a rebuilding phase. And, we saw how Germany worked out. They're better than ever now. So, it's going to take time. Just trust the process. Trust the process. That's all. And it's a good time because that means we get to choose our new ideology. Fascism, democracy. Because democracy never died. Because democracy never existed in the U.S. We had a constitutional republic. That's dying. That's coming to an end. So, opportunity, good things are heading towards us. Just manifest them. I love you. Have a good night. Peace out.